As a mom, we want to celebrate the good things, and that's easy. The hard part is picking them up when things don't go so very well. You know, great things happen out of tragedy sometimes, and that's the advice that I passed on to him. When Jon was a young kid, he always wanted to be an Olympian. It wasn't a steady path to excellence. When he moved away from home, he was 18 years old.
You start to become a little bit realistic about things in life. I probably knew then that I wasn't going to wear that maple leaf on my chest and represent Canada on the world stage.
And then he said, "Mom, I want to go to the auctioneering school in Des Moines, Iowa."
I didn't know what it was yet, but I was searching for something substantial. I didn't find it until I was 22 years old.
He said, "Let's go over to the Canadian Olympic Park because they're having an open house."
I heard this going down the track. It come flying by us at about 125 kilometers an hour. "Did you see that, Mom and Dad? Oh my God!"
The look in his eyes, I just knew that this was it. When he first started, he used the tracksuit that was taped up with duct tape, and you could tell that he wanted to do better. I have a very firm belief that he was going to do great things.
As I climbed the ranks, I had an opportunity in my 5th year of sliding to work my way up onto the World Cup team. I was so proud. And then the night before official training actually began, my coach came up to me and I knew immediately something was amiss. He informed me that I had been removed from the World Cup team.
He was devastated. My heart just broke because I knew how important it was to him to be able to compete on the World Cup stage. And I said to him, "Maybe something good is going to come out of this."
And she said, "You can change your attitude about how you're reacting to the situation and try and find some positives to take away from it."
Out of tragedy, out of disappointment, good things were going to happen. And during that year, he got more runs than he would have if he'd been on the World Cup. Each race, he did better, and he built his confidence up.
And then came back the next year, earned my place on the World Cup team that nobody was going to take from me. Leading into the Olympics 2010, my confidence was at an all-time high. It allowed me to be really present in that moment and focusing on the only thing that mattered, which was that next inch.
Jon was really close to my mom. She was so proud of him. Just before she passed away, Jon went to visit her, and the last thing she said to him, "Jon, I'll be there to give you a push when you need it." When Jon was standing at the top, we called on Grandma. "Okay, Grandma, you better hop on, because we need we need that extra push now."
When I was crossing the finish line, I blew a kiss to my mom.
It was 0.07 seconds that Jon had won by, and it's just burned in my memory, those numbers on that big jumbotron. It was beautiful.
I will defend an Olympic gold medal in Sochi, Russia, with the confidence that my mom helped instill in me from a young age.
We laid the foundation. He carried on with that, and he developed that, and he improved on that. That's what I'm most proud of.
P&G, proud sponsor of moms.